It's another cast. You know, you guys love them. I swear, I will be playing more games here. I just have got to share this game. I try to find games that are either entertaining, informative, or just hilarious, right? Those are the only ones I try to cast. Otherwise, there's no need for me to cast them, so I will just play the game instead. And this game, this one ticks all three boxes. It just was so funny. It's just so great. Now, if you can't tell, I have watched a lot of Survivalist because I feel like I cast his games more than anyone else on this channel. But it's great. It's fine because he's, 2200 elo, 2300 elo. So they're high quality games he plays. Now, these are picked civs. Survivalist was doing a viewer challenge here. I think there was like a $100 donation on the line if he would complete this challenge. And we'll just say, yeah, we'll wait to reveal what that challenge is. You'll totally find out. But because of it, this is a picked civ, right? Berbers was a forced picked civ by Survivalist, meaning that his opponent also has a picked civ. This is Bloodless is this user's name, but he's been going by Lightcav OP, which they are. I'd have to agree 100%. And he's picked Aztecs, so you kind of don't have Lightcav, right? Very true to his name, right? This unit's OP, so I'm not going to use it. I'm going to win with my skills. Now these two, they have a history. They've played, I think, over 400 games against each other over the years. I don't know how many it would be, including games on HD edition, but they've played each other a lot. Also, this is Arena, if you couldn't tell, and sort of an interesting generation, right? There's like a ton of space back behind both these players' bases. Right, we had all these walls that just got deleted, and there is so much room to build. Sometimes you'll have the generation be like off to the side, and that's not a great bore. But when you've got a build order, you're just concerned about getting it down sometimes. Not a great bore as opposed to this one here. That's much better pushing of the bore. Okay, so speaking of the map, the relics I think slightly favor Survivalist's position. Right, we do have these two that are close to Survivalist. This one would be the neutral, and then here are Bloodless's two relics. But this one's not necessarily neutral. It's more like it's closer to Survivalist. So the relic situation, I would say, favors Survivalist. Another thing about this is Berbers aren't exactly a civ you would think of being chosen on Arena necessarily. You'd probably go with something else first. But there's nothing wrong with the Berbers. They're a fine civilization. They get hand cannon, they get bombard cannon. I think their monks are kind of lacking, but they do get redemption and atonement. No block printing though. They also miss sanctity, which is a huge thing. And then they do get siege engineers. So their siege is fine. You know, we've got bombard cannon, onager, cap ram. We don't have siege ram for Berbers. So lacking a little bit. Now Aztecs, they're a sort of different tale here, right? They lack hand cannoneer and bombard cannon, obviously, and also heavy scorpion, which is annoying for them. But otherwise, they've got siege onager, siege ram, siege engineers, and arguably some of the best monks in game, if not the best monks in game. Right, I mean, I'm a big fan of Burmese monks lately is what I've been thinking about, just getting all those technologies for cheaper. I think Burmese monks are even better than Bohemian monks, is my opinion. You can get Hussite reforms, right, where the technologies only cost food instead of gold, if you're Bohemians. But that's an expensive tech, and you have to wait until Imperial to get it. I think Burmese just have a better bonus there. But Burmese do lack heresy. That's another thing I wanted to say is I've been playing a lot of Burmese in single player. Okay, we've got the two on gold here. And the lumber camp finally. A very interesting build here for sure. They're both going fast castle, obviously, right? But yeah, very interesting build. I might have to learn this if I ever play Arena. Anyway, I've been practicing a drush into fast castle with Burmese against the AI opponents, right? It's something I'm really interested in. And maybe I'm just setting myself back by trying to learn all these different civs and all these unique strategies with the civs. but I did a lot of Drush into Fast Castle with Incas. I still like it. I still want to do more of it. But I'm going to give it a try with Burmese. I think they've just got a little bit better of a Drush. The Incas, you've got the good... you know, your militia are a little bit cheaper. But Drush with Burmese, they do get extra attack as soon as you hit Feudal Age. So something to be said about both of them. I just think one of the problems with playing the American civs is the lack of bombard cannon, right? Like, Bloodless can't go bombard cannon here if Survivalist does, and it's kind of hard to deal with it if games go that late. But you do have nice monks to deal with it. Same thing with the Incas, you've got monks to deal with bombard cannons. But if you play Mayans, you don't have any chance. You've just got to play aggressive, fast, and early, and go all onto plumes and archers, and just cover the sky with arrows, right? Anyway, I'm wanting to play a civ that has bombard cannons, right, with siege engineers, and also good monks. So Burmese kind of fit that bill. There are other civs, but I just like the bonuses the Burmese get a little bit more, which is kind of funny, right? I mean, you could play Bengalis, arguably, for a better civ, but I do kind of find... Actually, wait, do Bengalis get bombards? I don't think they do. That's why I don't like them. Still a very powerful civ. So fast castle for both players here. We've made a barracks. We're going to be going light cav. Try to counter the Aztec monks, which makes sense, right? You get Berbers have cheaper light cav and all. But you kind of need a mass. It's kind of hard to counter Aztec monks even with light cav. It might seem unintuitive, but I would personally go for Atonement monks against the Aztecs if I'm playing Berbers here. Problem becomes more apparent in Imperial, though, when you can't get block printing. I'm not sure about it, but I think if you convert the Aztec monks and they have block printing, your converted ones will have block printing as well. The only ones that don't apply are Redemption and Atonement, I believe, but it wouldn't make sense for Atonement to apply anyway if you couldn't convert enemy monks. So, sort of interesting. Right, so my point being, if I have Atonement, I capture your monk, that monk that I've converted will be able to capture other monks, I believe. I could be wrong about that. I'd have to check. But anyway, Arena's an interesting map, right? Sort of a slow start, so it gave me a lot of time to just talk about me, Age of Empires, what I'm doing, my channel. Speaking of games I've played, I have not done any online games for 10 days. Was the last time I played a game, and before that it was like even 10 days more before that, so I've only played one game in the past 20 days online, and that one I did win. But I'm sort of falling out of practice here. It is an issue. And I kind of like this little wall. Sort of interesting, right? You get the inner wall, because this is just a false sense of security. It can be battered down with siege, castles, towers, any of that can break down these walls. Boom. Immediately hitting Castle Age and going forward monasteries. Let's see. Can Survivalists see that? Okay. We're getting bloodlines. So if Bloodless is paying attention, he should be able to click this scout cav and see it for himself. Now with Capture Age, I won't be able to determine whether he did that or not. But Bloodlines is probably a mistake here, I think is what Survivalist said. Because if your scout cavalry get converted and you try to convert it back with your own monks, it's going to be a problem. Okay, immediately Sanctity in one and the monk in another. As it's well known, Sanctity is even better for Aztecs than for other civs because it's worth 20 hit points, not just 15 like it is for other civs. Okay, so we're gonna go get this first one. We have the 7 eagle, so we're gonna be able to push back this scout here. This is a very powerful sort of opening, right? If you go straight to the monks, you get all 5 relics, no problem here. We're gonna try to engage. No good. Now we have a bloodline scout against here. But we might lose the monk. Oh, look at the micro. Oh my goodness. Ah, but that monk wasn't microed well enough. Okay, here comes another light cav. So, eagle and light cav against a nearly dead light cav, and actually they're only scout cav, they're not even light cav yet. But we do have bloodlines, no other upgrades on them. This is the base speed. Okay, this is going to be another conversion. You got to run. Run, 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 run. And if we just keep following with this, it's still targeting the light cav. Oh no, it's going to be converted. Run away, run away. I think we're going to get a conversion here. Yeah, we switch. Perfect. Great micro by Bloodless. Yeah, sort of an interesting thing about monks. This is a mistake, though. We're going to lose this for no reason. Shouldn't have let the light cav in. So overall, looks a little better for Bloodless, I'd say, at this point. We've grabbed 2 relics now, and Aztec relics are worth 1.3 relics apiece, right? Because they produce 1.33. To be specific, they produce more gold. This is essentially 2.7 relics right now. And here we come. We're going to try to get another. Oh no. Survivalist is going to get converted again. And we'll be able to heal all this up. Survivalist drops the 11. That's a lot of conversions so far. We've got a light cav and a scout cav. Kind of funny to see. Survivalist now adding his own monks. I don't believe he's got atonement though. So these are purely going to be to try to grab these light cav and scout cav back. And also for healing. Relic number 3 coming in. Yeah, you kind of want to go for those farther away ones first. So we grabbed the one neutral one, and then we grabbed Survivalists 2. More good micro. Oh no, but Bloodless is a total clown, right? He plays lots of monk micro. Wow! Wow! Oh, we didn't get anything. Finally we get something, but that was good. That's a lot of dead monks. Oh, no atonement. Uh-oh. Not gonna be a problem. We're only targeting the one, but it doesn't matter because we know we're gonna die. So why bother with the actions if it's not gonna work anyway? There's 3 and 4. I like that you spread them out between the 2. That's good. Alright, let's get padding to this last one. Yep, we do have a monk coming here. We're gonna get all 5 relics. That is a lot of gold income we're gonna get. We've barely grabbed them. We're already at 300 gold. With Aztecs, of course, you want a lot on gold, so we've got more on gold than Survivalist does. But Survivalist does have a villager lead. He's got 3 TCs up sooner than Bloodless did. Bloodless was focused on the monk game first, and then boom, which I think is the correct way to do it. So now we're kind of in a tougher spot if we're Survivalist. Adding the market now, we added the stable instead and the blacksmith as our 2 buildings to get up to Castle Age. Camels! It's really dire when you've had so many of your scouts converted away that you have to go camels. Atonement is in now, trying to counter these Aztec monks. And I don't believe Bloodless has atonement here, so this is good. Let him in, yep. One of them was smart and stayed underneath, so that keeps the gate open. Okay, that's 1. We're gonna go full clown. Oh, they came in! And then this is gonna convert. Wow, all the monks converted away. And Bloodless deletes the monk. He doesn't need to lose another. Yeah, so the atonement does apply, right? If you've researched atonement and you convert a monk, then you can use atonement. Good micro by Survivalist, putting the monk into the town center. And Survivalist, I think he's got the Vil lead, but this relic gold is putting Bloodless ahead in terms of total resources collected. It's going to take some time for the villager lead to pay off, and in fact, it may not even pay off ever if if Bloodless keeps up his boom as well. So being a little annoying here with these units, just idling Survivalist's economy. Good micro again. They're all dealt with. Okay, so now we're coming forward with the villagers. 5 forward, siege workshop, and we've got these monks. So we can handle whatever Bloodless throws at us right now with these monks. Double monastery forward. We're going full smush. Siege, monk push. Very exciting. But Imperial is on the way now for Bloodless. We're nowhere near Imperial at all. And then an Aztec castle against the wall. This is a good castle, of course. Protect the gold. Allow you to expand a bit more, boom some more, and we're going Imperial. Situation does look very good for Bloodless, despite having fewer villagers. But yeah, we had a good engagement here where we let the light cav in, and then converted the monks and just daisy-chained them. Bloodless a little slow to react by deleting his own monks, but it did happen with one monk at least. Now, funnily enough, rams are a really good counter to monks, because monks have to get up close and personal in order to try converting a ram. And if you just load them up with infantry, they move faster than the monk could ever move, so they cannot be caught by the monks. But wow, we are going all in with our upgrades now. Fervor, Atonement. Let's see, we're at 55, so 30 by default, 20 more after Sanctity. Put us at 50, so Atonement and Fervor now giving us 60 HP total. And oh no. Just deletes too many monks to handle. Smart. We should have moved these relics back. All that effort we put in, all the time not booming we put in is going to be lost. Because these monasteries have relics forward. Look how fast Survivalist is to pick that up. My relics, thank you. Thanks for gathering them and putting them in one spot for me. I'll be taking those. The camels. I can't get over that we have camels here. It is too funny. Devotion for both players now. Because this is a monk war. It's a clown war, so we want devotion. The camels. I can't get over it. We have light cav for the Aztecs and camels. Okay, we're making jaguars. It's also interesting. Conscription in, a good upgrade. Block printing as well, which we cannot get. We're taking these all the way home, aren't we? We're going all the way home. That's so great. The forward monasteries to make the monks, but we're taking them home. Alright, this is being converted for sure. Oh, not great. Not great. We'll get one of them back, maybe. These, we got two back good. These two were there. So we have jaguars, an anti-infantry unit, and camels, an anti-mounted unit. This makes no sense. But I guess you don't have any barracks, so it's what you make. I think it'd be worth it to throw down a barracks and be making spears instead. But they deal with the camels, that's no problem. Do we have redemption? We're getting redemption now for Bloodless, so we can convert this siege workshop. Yeah, let's attack the monasteries instead. Oh, this is so smart. This is so smart. We put one monk in each. Bloodless thinks the relics are going to be here if he wasn't paying attention or he forgot. But yeah, that faster Imperial Age. We're getting the Trebs out now. We got conscription first, which was wise because we didn't have a castle to Treb down. Now that there's a castle here, now we start making Trebs. So we started with conscription first and then trebuchets, which is what you want to do unless unless you're like two castles are eyeing each other down. Then you want to go Trebs first. But yeah, very good decisions here from Bloodless. Just had some bad luck with a couple situations. And now it's going to be found out there are no relics in here. But this castle is going down. We have no answer for it. Heresy. Heresy. 1,000 gold. Okay, don't get these converted though before Heresy comes in, please. Okay, so we've added Heresy, and now we're going Knights. This is probably your best counter against Aztecs as the Civ, because Aztecs lack Halb, and if you get Heresy Knights and then become Cavalier, they're going to be strong against the Monks as well. Onager is in for Bloodless, and we may be saving up for Siege Onager as well. This is maybe a few too many Jaguar warriors for my taste. We have a lot of stables up here. So now we're going full night. And we're going to be taking these forward resources. Map control now for Bloodless, but the relics are survivalists. The Trebs are doing work, slowly breaking away here. The Onager is going to be able to come in here. This is a sizable army. We're getting armor. Just need plate mail armor as well now. We lack the gold for that at the moment. Houses to block the gate. Oof. Dead. These monks are going to come convert the stables. Shalotl warrior play. We'll see it. Of course, they would lose to the Berber knights. But yeah, these are going down quickly. Survivalist is going to have to delete this. Looks like conversion's going to come through. Oh, but it's heresy, so there's no Shalotl warriors that can come out. I forgot. A nice shot with the Onager, but we don't have anything anti-cavalry here. It's a problem. Now Survivalist deletes the walls because of this, so we want to get through. Okay, tides are turning. There's no way we've got an answer to this right now. Where are all our monks? We have no monks left. They've all died. We're going to lose some villagers. We're going to lose that Vill lead that Bloodless has. A lot of idle TC here from Survivalist. Had to idle a bit to get up to Imperial. And as a result, he fell behind in villagers. But this is an Aztec castle, so it is not going to last. Murder Holes is being researched. May come in a little late, plus we have nothing to stop against these rams. May even be worth canceling it. Nope, we will finish researching. Looks like there was something over here we mined out. I didn't even see that. Now we're getting our own castle again. Probably so we can get at least conscription, maybe some unique techs, and also trebuchets. Full barracks now. We are making the pikeman switch. Pikeman upgrade is coming in. Castle goes down. And Squires is also coming in. We've got full upgrades for our infantry now. Only thing Aztecs will be lacking is the Halb upgrade. Sort of the reality of it. If you go, you know, Pike, Siege Onager, you may have a good chance as well against this. But late game, Berbers are just going to be a little better now that they've researched Heresy especially. Might be a problem here. Okay, and we're also adding these in. I don't know, was chemistry researched? Maybe time for us to add bombard cannons. I don't believe chemistry was researched. Do we even have a university, actually? I think we do not have a university, so there's no way... Oh, yes, we do. It's up front. Okay, but this is going to be very hard to stop. What do you do as Aztecs against this? These Cavalier have as much HP as a castle. And here we go. Here's the challenge I was talking about. We've got trade carts. The challenge is to trade with the enemy, successfully bring it back, and it had to be worth like 50 gold, I believe, the trade cart's gold value. That way we can't just, you know, set up a market right next to the opponent's market. There we go, chemistry's coming now. Guilds is in. A very early guilds, it feels like, but the earlier you get it, the better. And also Caravan. We're getting all the market techs. We just need coinage now for Survivalists. Chemistry coming in as well. That'll help the castles and onagers, but nothing else. These guys just march to their death. Still just onager, not quite siege onager yet. Gotta land some serious hits here. Pikes are a little behind. They need to get there. Okay, they're chased away by the pikes. It's probably a good decision. Elite camel archer. Are we going camel archers here? We are getting hoarding, and I don't know that we got... We probably got conscription. I must have just missed it. Let's see. Was conscription researched? Where is that under? Yes, we did research conscription. 7 onagers now for Bloodless, along with a bunch of pikes. This is what the Aztecs like to get to. It's also kind of the reason I started playing Incas, is because you get very nice halbs, even better halbs than Kamyuks, and then onagers. It's just... It beats basically everything in the game except for bombards and monks, right? Which is why I've been wanting to play Burmese. It's sort of been an interesting idea. Plus you get halbs with +3 attack in Imperial Age, so they're even better than the Aztec Pike Onager combo. Siege Onager is just so expensive at Tekken 2, which we are getting here. I mean, I might even just engage this. You know, you can take it. They're just pikes, but I mean, they still have a lot of bonus damage, but it's engageable. Camel Archers are out, though, to deal with these. Looking very good for Survivalist. Not much you can do against this now. Well, I mean, you can do that. You can get some nice shots. Trebs target the Onagers. Oh, get 3 of them. These Trebs are going to be destroyed if these Onagers don't keep moving, though. There we go. We just took out all the Trebs. We're going to lose more Camel Archers. But Survivalist is focused on other things. He wants to get the trade carts up there. Okay, where's your market, he's saying to himself. Did he find it? He did not find it. So he will not know yet where it is. Losing a lot in the middle for no reason here, though. Town Bell. I didn't know we were still doing Town Bell at this level. That's so great. I think it got... Oh no. We're massacring these villagers here. We have so many villager kills now. There were a bunch from before, the ones that were out here, but now we're just killing even more. Bombards are out, so the onagers will be dealt with. You need monks to deal with the bombard cannons now. Oh no, but we don't have the gold income because we lost the relics, so this is just going to be too much to handle for Bloodless. Alright, where's the trade cart? Where are the trade carts? Oh, they died. They got killed. But, oh, these Cavalier are doing so much work. Ouch. We just doubled the number of kills there. Down to 83 villagers. Total domination. It looks pretty over now for Bloodless. And we're still losing villagers. Pikes come back to try to deal with it. It's just too much, though. These paladins don't cost a lot to make either. And we do have redemption. We're trying to take back the Siege Onager. Ouch, just so many lost there. Do we have fervor? I don't think so, so we're a little slow to catch up. Oh, the monk sacrifices himself. Okay, we've got a couple more trade carts here. We're gonna try again. Finally, all these Cavalier will be cleared up, but it is so costly to do so. We have these guys backward. They're only pikes. Just such a pain. It's just the one shortcoming of Aztecs. I mean, of course, lacking gunpowder is also a shortcoming, but this is the most... Now, how often do you see that? They both happen to place a mining camp that one doesn't go over the top of the other. Incredible. I guess Survivalists would have seen that. No, I think it was placed before, though. Okay, so just a little bit of army building up here. This seems unstoppable. Camel Archer for the pikes. Monks for the onagers. And bombards for the onagers, too. And then this for everything else. But we are going to trade. We have got to get that trade in. We're full pike here. That is a lot of pikes. And I don't know why we're making Jaguar Warriors still. I just don't see the reason. I guess they're sort of the substitute for champions. Garland Wars is in, by the way. We get +4 attack with that tech. It's just we're not going to be able to do much as it is. Okay, we're pushing through. We got to get these trade carts in. And these Camel Archers will make short work of all infantry. Maybe some Addle skirmishers would have been a good play, just to deal with those, and then you can keep going Onager Pike, Siege Onager Pike. Skirms to deal with the monks, because there's only 9 range for the Berbers. Oh, he's stopping him. We don't want that happening again. We don't want this Cavalier in. Oh, there's a hole, though. We didn't get the house up. Oh, we just don't get it. And these villagers are going to die. Can we get to the market? Yes, we can! And they have 43 gold. I think that's enough for the challenge. I mean, that's a long distance anyway, so it's whatever. A little bit of a counter raid here. Oh, the pikes! They're coming. We delete the siege workshop so we can get the trade carts through. We sent the whole kitchen sink at these trade carts. You are not going to trade on me. And this is going to be a good engagement probably for Bloodless. Still losing a lot. There's two-handed in. Oh! And we were this close. We were this close to earning $100. They were this far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 tiles away. And Bloodless calls the game right before that happens. There's no way. He has no idea. It's too good. He didn't even know where the trade carts were. He just blindly resigned. And it just was, in real time. These are going, 1.5 tiles per second. So 3 in-game seconds more, and they get there. And 3 in-game seconds, time is 1.7 times faster in-game than it is in real life. So just a few more seconds here. 2 seconds, and they would have gotten there. But Bloodless calls it just at the perfect time. Maybe if he'd moved away with his army or something, he could have gotten the trade in. But too good. Too good. I thought you'd really enjoy that. It's also such an informative game about, relic security, how those relics swung the game the other direction. If we come over here, we see we got 1,500. We got 1,600 gold in such a short period. That Aztec bonus is nuts as far as gold goes. But long term, just a longer time having those relics, it all comes back to Survivalist. And that could have been not just 3,000 gold, it would have been the time the monks had to move. It would have been the Aztec bonus as well. We're looking at probably 5,000 more gold or so that Bloodless didn't get because he lost those relics up front. And then that's 3,000 swing the other direction as well. We're talking, 8,000, 9,000 gold difference that could have remained with Bloodless if he had simply, moved the relics to the back of his base. I'm sure it would stop the Cavalier raids because Survivalist wouldn't have the gold for all that. It would have given Bloodless a lot more time with his infantry and military and siege. But just not securing these here is a mistake. Losing these monasteries up front. I mean, you get the relics. You put the monasteries forward, sure, for the quick monks, and they did amazing. But once you've got those relics, move them back. You just spend, a couple seconds clicking. You drop the relic, you send a monk back a few times, and you just do that over and over. Would have secured the victory, I think. But anyway, just this trade cart play, it seems like bad manners, right? That you come and trade with your opponent. It was part of a challenge, though. And we were this close to greatness, Oh, I just hope you enjoyed this. I watched this and I just could not stop laughing. I wish I'd gotten over here to show you this a little faster here, right? With all the pikes coming, just trying to cut off the trade carts. 33 pikes, your whole military over here. Not even worrying about fighting the enemy. We're stopping the trade. You are not trading with me. But this would be, an extra 200 gold or so, so maybe worth it. I guess trade carts do cost gold to produce, so definitely not worth it. But if you could get it back and forth a couple of times, you would have gotten the gold. Anyway, we're going to go through this one more time really quickly here. Yeah, look at this imp timing, just like so much faster. If we had the relics, it would have been a completely different game. I think they switch like right here, though. Right here is probably about where those relics change. And then the economy, it just, you have the advantage with the relics, you lose the relics, and you fall underneath. Same thing with technology, right? You have an advantage with the relics, you lose the relics, you fall behind. Alright, well thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a good one.